So in previous, we completed our property and property hierarchy. So now we are going to look at tenant details. Inside tenant details menu, there are three menu items. The first one is tenant, second one is tenant tenancy, and the third one is tenancy rent schedule. So let's go to tenants first of all. Uh, Here we will be able to create different number of tenants as per our requirement. So here there are 4 to 5 different tenants are created. Let me create one another tenant. Let's give his address. Let's say okay. So we have added address. If we want, we can add his occupation. Let's say we are going to add his occupation basic details. We compulsorily need to add email ID for that particular. So let me nilesh@gmail.com. If we want, we can add their uh, identity proof as a document also. So we will select company. Here we will be able to look at the tenancy and tenancy details that are currently visible, okay, for that particular user. Then there is sales and purchase information. Here we will be uh, adding our salesperson details if there is any language. Here there are two tabs, that is agent and is a owner. If that particular person is also a property agent, then we will be able to click on this, and we will be clicking on this, and then we will be able to set some commission on that particular agent account. If a particular tenant is also a owner for another particular, let's say, property, then you will be able to select this also. And then these are some of the accounting information that is already set. So we have already set a receivable and payable accounts here for our property tenancy. So let's save this particular tenant details. Once we have saved that tenant's details, we will be able to look at him here in our tenants. Now, if we want to create any tenancy, we will be clicking on tenancy, tenant tenancy, and here all the tenancies that are currently available, that will be shown here. Now I'm going to create one tenancy. So first of all, I'm going to give name tenancy demo 1. Let's create that for our created property. Tenant name, we have created Nilesh, so I will be going to select this particular tenant. Account manager, if there is any account manager, we will be selecting that account manager also. If we are going to on property, we have already selected our currency, so we will be able to look at here that US dollar, USD is our currency, main currency. If we want, we can add multiple property in our same menu. Then there is tenancy information. When we want to, here we will be adding our rent details. uh, then what is the tenancy date, that is today's date. Whatever the amount of deposit is going to be taken, that we will have to select. Here we have disabled that deposit received and deposit returned checkbox. Once we complete our tenancy, then we will be able to uh, receive our deposit and uh, return our deposit. If there is going to be any contact person for that, we can directly assign that contact person also. We can also start and end the contract date. So I am going to start my contract date from today, and it will be for, let's say, 6 months. Okay, I will be selecting type 1 monthly. If there is any contract, it will be directly shown here. If we are going to add any commission, we can add that commission. Once we click on commission, we will be able to look at all the agents that we have not created any agents, so we will not be adding any agent details. If there is going to be any fixed percentage commission, then it will be also selected by here, if it is going to be fixed cost or if it is going to be fixed percentage. So that will be all for it. If there is any penalty detail, then you will be able to add those penalty details also here. Here there is a rent schedule, so we are not going to schedule this rent directly. Let's add some recurring maintenance details first. So I'm going to add our maintenance details that we have already selected from our here maintenance type, recurring maintenance type that we have added. We will be adding those details here. So let's say I'm going to add lift and electricity check, that is 350 rupees in total. So once we have done that, here there is an history tab. So if there is any payment done for this particular analytical account, then it will be directly shown here. If we want, we can here add some terms and conditions and some notes here. So this is all for our property tenancy. First let me save this particular tenancy. Now once I click on this deposit receive, that deposit receive payment will be generated. We'll have to confirm that payment. Once we have confirmed that payment, we will be able to see that here deposit received has been marked as true. Now once we'll have to start our tenancy. Once I start our tenancy, here there will be number of buttons shown. The first one is schedule rent, second one is deposit return, third one is cancel tenancy, and fourth one is cancel or close. So once I click on this scheduled rent, you will be able to look at this all rent that is scheduled. Okay, so it will be shown here like this. If we want, we can also print our payment receipt from here also. So that will how this is how we will be creating our tenancy details. Now if we want, if we are getting that payment, let's say on 8th of June we are getting that payment. So to receive that payment, I will be clicking on this settings button. Here we'll have to post and preview. So once I post that, here you can see that tenancy cost is 10,000 and maintenance cost is directly added here, that will be 10,350. So we'll post that. Once we have post and register payment, we'll directly register that payment and we will be able to look at that detail. Okay, so let me check this one. So now this particular payment is paid, that is they see 10,000 amount, penalty amount how much, pending amount how much. And here when we click on this, we will be able to look at our payment details. If we want, we can click on that here also and we will be able to preview our particular invoice. Let me check once again. Send and print. Let's click on here, invoice, print invoice, and it will be shown. So it will download an invoice with all the details. So this is how it will show. Now let's go back to our tenancy. In our property management, when we look at our tenancy, so that is tenancy demo, it is in progress state, and here we have already completed our payment. So when we look at history, you will be able to look at the payment that has been done. When we look at that particular property, let's say if I'm going to that property and if I'm going to check tenancy demo, rent rates and tenancy, here I will be able to look at who is the tenant, what is the start date and date, what is the rent type, and how much has been done. Okay, so this is how you will be able to look at your tenancy details. Once you look at Nilesh, the tenant, here also tenancy details will be shown. Now, when we click on tenancy rent schedule, it will directly show us that particular tenancy demo with date and how much is the payment here. So this will create one reminder in our calendar with tenant name and amount, which will be shown here directly. So that was all for our tenant details.